Well, hello to you from the streets of South London on this chilly January morning. Welcome to Money Markets of More. And a little later than I planned, but it's that time of year once again when I get out my crystal ball and tell you exactly what is going to happen in this, the year of our Lord 2023. It's New Year predictions time, and you can normally rely on your intrepid vlogger to have strong, even if wrong, opinions on markets, but I must confess to not feeling as strongly about things as I usually do. My biggest concern at the moment is how GPT, the new chatbot that can generate intelligent text, about it seems almost anything, how that is going to change the world. In fact, my greater concern relates to the extraordinary influence its designers are going to wield on the global narrative. It is not neutral. And, in the years ahead, probably more than half the content on the internet is going to be produced, and that's going to be used as a reference source, and it is not neutral. That concerns me a great deal. Anyway, it is a humble Dominic Frisby you find today, one lacking in clear vision, nervously looking up at the egg that is no doubt going to be on my face in a year's time. Nevertheless, here are 14 things I think we will see in the year ahead. First, commodities have a good year. Oil is currently in a downtrend, so it may have a bit further to fall, but metals for the most part took their hit in 2022 and appear to have made their lows. And for the last couple of months they've been rising. But both fossil fuels and metals have suffered from many years of underinvestment, which has hurt supply. Meanwhile, China opening up should see increased demand. So I see a good market for metals and energy in the first half of 2023 at least, possibly the second half as well. So let's have some targets. Brent's currently around about $80 a barrel. Let's say it revisits three figures, and prediction 2, copper goes up to $4.80 a pound. Prediction 3, yield becomes a thing again. In these choppy, uncertain markets, but with sticky inflation, investing for yield rather than capital growth becomes a much bigger theme in 2023 than it's been for a decade or more. 4, I'm going to say this is a classic recessionary bear market. It proves to be of that variety rather than all-out collapse. It's a tricky, grinding market, but the S&P 500 at one point gets back towards its old highs at 4,800, briefly. 5, emerging markets outperform. That's something we haven't seen in a while, but their time has come again. 6, biotech becomes a thing again too. Remember how back in the day biotech was all the rage? Somehow it was overlooked in the last tech bull market, not anymore. 7, Bitcoin also has a good year. It's hard to think of a time when sentiment in Bitcoin has been as low as it's been these past few months, and yet $16,000 has held. Got a market cap north of 300 billion. The mining hash rate hit all-time highs in the autumn, meaning the network is more robust than it has ever been. In fact, it just hit new highs again now. The tech is stronger than ever. Usage is growing in East Asia and Africa, especially in Nigeria, and anywhere there's a currency crisis, which is a lot of places: Turkey, Lebanon, Argentina, Venezuela. Bitcoin solves the many issues facing the member nations of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, which is China, India, Russia, and everything in between, Iran, and they're desperately seeking a non-dollar alternative money with which to trade that doesn't rely on trusted third parties. And in fact, Russia's into mining Bitcoin now. Bitcoin's Lightning Network solves the problems facing Elon Musk, who's looking to incorporate a payment system into Twitter. There are so many reasons to be bullish about Bitcoin, yet sentiment could not be worse. It will not always be this way, and my prediction for 2023 is that Bitcoin has a good year. Prediction 8, silver fails to deliver yet again. I'm getting so complacent with my predictions about silver. that I'm bound to be proved wrong one year, but if you can count on anything in this cruel world, it's that silver will let you down, and it cannot get above $30. Prediction 9, the US dollar, up and down. It's perhaps the world's most important price, and it has periods of strength and periods of weakness, but it ends the year higher than when it started. As I speak, it's at 102. 10, CBDCs, they are coming. Currently there are 2 countries in the world with functioning CBDCs, the Bahamas and Jamaica. Nigeria, I'm not sure if they've quite got theirs up and running. Several other Caribbean countries are at the pilot stage. St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Dominica, Grenada. But as demonstrated by the reaction to COVID-19, risk-averse governments tend not to trailblaze, but to follow the lead of their neighbours. And in this regard, it is likely that a couple or more Caribbean nations could have functioning CBDCs before the end of 2023, and such a rollout is easier in nations with small populations. But my forecast is that in 2023, probably in the latter part of the year, a nation with a population greater than 15 million rolls out its first CBDC, likely one of Canada, China, India, France, Saudi Arabia or Ghana. I'm not going to include Nigeria in that. 11, Ukraine. Now I know Dominic Frisby is the first person when you turn to when you want insights into the Ukraine conflict. So here they are. The Ukraine war will not end before October. There will not be a nuclear war, and Vladimir Putin will still be Russia's president by the year end. 12, gold. Everyone always wants to know what I think about gold. Well, this is a bull market, you know, as old Partridge used to say. It's currently overbought, so don't rule out a pullback, but I think it goes up. Miners have a good time of it too. Gold retests its old highs around $2,080, but then it finds a way of being frustrating. It always does. It's gold. And finally, 13. There were 14 predictions I made, but I only seem to have 13 here. Your Brucey bonus sports prediction. Manchester City wins the league. Southampton, Wolves and Bournemouth go down. Actually, I think Arsenal are going to win the league. I wrote this before Man City lost to Man United, so I'm going to change that. Arsenal win the lead. Arsenal win the league. Southampton, Wolves and Bournemouth go down. So there we are, folks. Everything you need to know about 2023 in one handy list. Have a great year, folks. Stick to those resolutions. It's around about now that they start to fall by the wayside, but make your number one resolution for 2023 to listen to Kisses on a Postcard. And if you're interested in protecting your wealth in these extraordinary times, be sure to own some gold bullion. And my current recommended bullion dealer is the Pure Gold Company. And I shall put a link to them in the description below. Whether you're taking delivery or storing online, premiums are low, quality of service is high. You get to deal with a human being, and I have an affiliation deal with them. Thank you very much for watching. Happy New Year. I'll be back with another video very soon. Please subscribe to the channel and please subscribe to my Substack. Goodbye.